cherish all the time you spend, you tuned in to. It's time again to cherish all the time you spend, you tuned in to. It's the number one podcast. The topics of discussion when we broadcast. So all them artificial man jokes, we do it natural from the concrete to a public standpoint. Real, wherever you're from, life is coexisting, but to know the real, you just gotta listen. Wherever you're from, life is coexisting, but to know the real, you just gotta listen.
What up, everybody, and welcome to the 52 Scott Podcast. This is For Women Wednesday. I'm your host, Freddie G, joined by my co-host, K Money, Slash, and Comedian 96. Collectively, we are the Mind of Men. Don't forget to follow us on X, formerly known as Twitter, at 52 Scott Podcast. On Instagram and Facebook, the 52 Scott Podcast. And for all my YouTubers, don't forget to like and subscribe. And welcome to another Women Wednesday. Meet me at the altar in your white dress. We ain't getting no younger. We might as well do it. Been feeling you for a while, girl. I must confess. Let's get married. I just want to get married. Now, if I was a betting man, I bet at least 90% of our listeners are familiar with the lyrics I just recited. So with that being said, last week we discussed several ways how a man can express his love for a woman. However, there's one expression that we failed to mention, and that is a proposal. In my opinion, if a man is sincere about his feelings, the ultimate expression of love is to propose. So, today's episode, I want to discuss marriage in the U.S. Fellas, in your opinion, what race in the U.S. has the highest marriage percentage? Asian, white, Hispanic, or black? Give me the percentage and why.
I'll say Asians, and I'll say they have the highest, probably at 38%, because of their values, their culture values.
Okay, so 38%.
I'll say 38.
What about you, K Money?
I'm gonna say Caucasians probably have the highest. I don't have a reason. I just think they quick to do it.
Yeah, I'm a say that Caucasians also. The reason why I say that is because those other cultures that we know more or less are married couples, such as Spanish and Asian and Indian. It's not as many of them here as Caucasian people, so they're gonna rule, I think, in that area. Just totally honest.
That's a good point.
That was pretty good, man.
Well, I mean, you know, when you look at the statistics of black marriages, you know it's not many of those.
Now, on the flip side of what you just said, that was pretty good, by the way. But on the flip side of what you just said, if it's 10 couples who are Caucasian, and out of the 10, out of the 10, five of the couples are married, that would give them a 50% marriage.
Right.
But if you had 2 Asian couples here in the U.S. and both of them are married, that'll give them 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's overall, it's not as many Asians here, so they could never outweigh the Caucasian people. There's way more white people here than Asians.
Okay,
I see the percentage in what you're saying, but as an overall, that's what I thought you was talking about.
Okay, yeah,
overall.
no, I was talking about. I asked. So I said, in your opinion, what race in the U.S. has the highest marriage percentage? Asian, white, Hispanic, and African Americans. Give me the percentage and why. Nevertheless, those were all good. That was good. So, Comedian 96, you said Asians.
Mm-hmm.
And you said about, what, 36%?
36. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And K Money, you said Caucasians?
Yeah, I did.
And what percentage did you give?
I didn't, but I'm gonna say 50%.
Okay. And Slash, you say Caucasian.
Yeah, they would have a more higher percentage,
So
I think.
just throw me a percentage out there.
70.
70. Okay. So, well, according to the Census Bureau, African American are the least married. Asians are 59% married. Whites are 53% married. Hispanics are 43% married. Y'all want to take a stab at African Americans?
Well, it's the least, so it's got to be like 30.
22.
K-Money?
3%.
What'd you say, Slash?
30.
31% marriage.
Yeah.
So when it comes to marriage in the U.S., Asians, the percentage-wise,
Yep, I knew it.
are married. So now, with that being said, when it comes to divorce, in your opinion, what race?
Caucasian.
What, most or least?
The percentage of divorces.
Yeah,
So that could be
The highest
the
percentage?
highest percentage.
That
Yeah.
would be blacks every time.
It's Caucasian.
I'm going to say Caucasians
I'ma
on
say
that
black.
one.
Okay. So before I reveal that, you said blacks.
I say blacks.
K-Money, Comedian 96. Why do you say blacks?
Just because I hate to say it, man, but just several reasons of the man.
So you can't have a high percentage of blacks being divorced because you have a very low
I will say
percentage
this.
of blacks being married.
This I will say this. I'll use this one. Hypergamy.
Pergamy or
Hyper-
pergoly?
Hypergamy.
What?
That means women, they get a man. He can be a millionaire, right? 5'9" and a millionaire. This man could do everything he want for her. She can see another guy that's a billionaire. Women tend to want to upgrade. They, in their mind, they'll be like, "Oh, I got this millionaire. I know I can get this billionaire." So they're never happy where they are. Hypergamy.
You said women, though, but black women, I feel black couples.
But other races will sit where they are, right? They're not going to leave home. One thing about us as men, okay, black men will sacrifice our happiness for a family. Black women will sacrifice their family for happiness. Do you get that?
So
Okay. So you're saying that you gave your reasons.
Yeah, hypergamy.
Okay.
That's simple.
Okay.
Bet you can't spell it.
Sure cannot, but I know what it means.
Well, the meaning is right.
Yeah.
You know, you're looking for someone with a higher social,
Exactly.
economic deal. So I know the meaning.
yeah,
of
with
it.
high being the key
So
word.
so your percentage. You're saying blacks.
I'll say blacks.
Give me the percentage again.
Okay, if we get married at a 31%,
31%.
we're probably getting divorced at a 28%.
Okay. K-Money.
I said Caucasian. Percentage-wise, I'm going to say, what was the percentage of their marriage?
53, right?
Yeah, Caucasians were 53%.
Okay, I'm going to say 61 for marriage.
Wait a minute. Their marriage percentage for Caucasian, I gave it to
It's
you.
53,
It was
but I
53.
feel that the divorce
Divorce.
rate is higher than their marriage percentage.
Okay, I feel that. Say it again.
I get what he's saying.
What was the number
good one.
again?
Yeah,
What
you're
was that
right.
number again?
61.
61?
He said 61.
Now, I feel the same way, but my percentage rate is not so high. I'm going to say if they are at 53% marriage, I'm going to say it's probably about 20% of them that divorce out of that 53%.
Okay. Now, Comedian 96 was the only one to give his reasoning for the divorce. Do you guys want to give a reasoning, or are you just saying, no, fuck it, they just don't get along?
Well, a lot of times, I don't know why they would divorce because their lives are much different from ours, but I'm sure it has something to do with money.
Okay. You want to take a stab, K-Money?
Well, I mean, you just think about Hollywood, man, how they get married so quick and divorced and married again and divorced. You know, I just think they act a lot quicker than they actually they act fast. Yeah, nah, just leave it as is. They the motherfuckers just get married fast and divorced quicker.
Okay. So, divorce rate. You have Asians at 5%. You have whites at 11%. You have Hispanics at 8%. And you have African American at 12%. So, the highest divorce rates is African American. And follow behind the African Americans are Caucasian, white folks at 11%.
I just felt black folk didn't get a divorce; they just separated.
Okay, that's my next one. That's where I'm going next.
I can't wait to get to it.
That's where I'm going next. So, when it comes to separation, who has the highest percentage of separation and why?
Caucasians.
Blacks again.
Caucasians, because they'll separate because they want to keep the last name for the child, so they won't divorce. But I just feel like, you know, they have reasons why they different. You know what I mean? It's kind of like they'll try to keep the family together and, you know, still be around each other as husband and wife when they not, but they doing it for the child, or they doing it for their parents' sake, or they doing it for a family's sake. So I just feel like, you know, they're a little different than black folks.
Who do you think, Comedian 96?
I'll say blacks again, and here's why. Again, it'll be hypergamy, but I'm gonna go a little step further. They're separated now. So the black, if I'm not mistaken, I think 80% of black women initiate divorce. So what happens is once they're separated, she's found, or she thinks she has found, that guy that she have upgraded with. She gets over there and turns out that ain't what's up. She thought the grass was greener was on the other side. Now the man don't want to take her back. You done been towed up for the last couple of months. You done figured out he ain't the one. Now you want to get back together, so it just end up being the man really don't want to get a divorce, but he really don't want to go back either because damn, he did a wrong, all the stuff. So he's over there contemplating, should I go back? Should I not? Should I go back? And years go by, and then it just fizzles. No one gets a divorce. That's normally what happens.
I think most black people don't do it because it's a financial issue. When you're going through a divorce, it's all kind of stuff you got to deal with.
Man,
Yep.
You know, it costs to get attorneys.
it depends if you have properties, because I know divorces are only $450.
A lot of us don't have no money.
True.
Number one,
True.
to go through all of that. Now you finna put yourself in a bind because you got yourself in a bind when you first started this.
That's true.
And now you finna have to pay for it, and you've been paying for it the whole time you've been there. So it's kind of like, I think most black people be like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just done with this. I can't afford to. Let's just leave this shit alone.
I don't know. I don't know if I can agree. Okay,
I agree with that.
I want to use my mom passed 1999. My mom stayed married with her ex-husband, which is my oldest brother's dad. Okay. No property, no nothing. They just separated. They never divorced.
Yeah.
That's the situations that a lot of people I know.
So that's what I'm saying.
You get what I'm
My
saying?
mom and
Yeah.
dad separated. They never divorced.
Never
and my
divorced.
dad never married again. And I'm telling you, it's because of financial issues. We don't have no money to start paying for all that shit. You know what I mean? It's just so happened that my mom passed
Yeah.
before they could even get into a divorce situation.
Gotcha.
They had been separated. But I'm sure the money just wasn't there to start paying an attorney to do this and do this and do this. You know, it's just a lot. So
But it's so simpler now. Like if everybody's just gonna walk away clean, $450. It's when you start getting money involved, property.
Yeah, you can
stuff
do it
like
yourself now.
that. Yeah, you can do it yourself. It's quick. $450, you done. That's it.
I say blacks, and pretty much for the same reason Slash was stating, as well as it's cheaper to keep her.
Yeah.
Okay. So, when it comes to separation, Asians, 1%. Whites, 1%. Hispanics, 3%. African American,
Double digits.
88%.
Double digit.
3%.
What?
Hispanics got it. Got
Yeah.
the gold
It's a
medal.
tie
Okay.
Yeah.
with Hispanics and blacks, same percentage.
Okay.
So that just tell me we be living in a house unhappily ever after.
well, they're separated.
You separate,
No.
yeah.
Well, only 3% are leaving, so that means the others stay even though they unhappy.
Well, I got more to go.
Oh.
The other one's divorced, remember?
Oh yeah. That's right. That's right.
So I got more to go. So now, widows. When you're a widow, or I guess for a man it'd be a widower. So, what percentage are widows?
Caucasian.
Boy, all the high blood pressure and blacks.
Caucasian. And the only reason I say that is because some white people get married 2 and 3 times.
We die the earliest.
That's true.
We die the earliest. Men, black men, blacks. We gonna get that. We gonna be number one on the Billboard on that.
Okay. K Money?
I say Caucasians.
Why?
I think a lot of young Caucasian women marry a lot of older gentlemen, which they. And I think it happens a lot more with Caucasians versus Afro Americans.
That's true. You got more, and you got older white men marrying younger white women more than you have old black men marrying younger black women.
Now, I will say this. Comedian 96, you had your thinking cap on.
Until then.
No.
Nah, you made a good point.
You made a good point,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
You made a good point. And I didn't think neither one of you, I didn't think nobody else could make a point better than your point until K Money.
K Money hit me with that. I know.
Until he spoke. K Money, that was a good point.
Yeah.
So, I didn't do this for the last couple, but I just got to. So if K Money, you think whites, and Comedian 96, you think blacks. Tell me who y'all think is the least. And
Asian.
why?
Asian. They live to be 179,000 years old. Every time. The youngest person I ever seen 161,000.
Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start out with the least and go to the highest.
All right.
So do y'all all agree that Asians is the least?
Yes.
Yeah.
What?
Hispanics.
Hispanics,
Yeah.
3%.
Okay, I was wrong. First time. First one, I mean.
Coming in second, Asians, 4%.
Oh, by one dot.
Who do y'all think is third?
It ain't blacks. It's not blacks. I guarantee. We probably 10.
Yeah, I doubt if it's black.
Coming in third, blacks,
No, we won.
5%.
We won.
And the most widowed, or widowers, or however you want to
Caucasian.
call it, Caucasians.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
You know what? I just thought about it.
I figured
6%.
that.
They be the ones. They be the rich, wealthy white ladies later on in life, living it up. I just thought about that because they be done kill their husband allegedly.
No, they
I just thought about it.
Married them young.
or the white women. I think they outlast the marriages.
No, I think this is what happened. No, real quick, man. I don't mean to off your show.
No, go ahead.
You know how back in the day, allegedly the Caucasians would take their wife on a fishing trip and then she wouldn't return. Well, I think the Caucasian women got smart and say, you know what? Let me feed him something.
Put antifreeze
I
in the
ain't going
biscuit.
fishing. I'm get seasick, baby. You want some? You want some meatloaf?
Okay, so moving forward. So let me ask y'all this. So we had marriage, we had divorce, we had separated, and we had widows. What race never married? What percentage, the highest percentage
Of never married,
of never married? Asians,
black,
blacks, Hispanics, Caucasians.
blacks.
Okay, Slash, you say blacks?
Yeah.
Why?
It's a lot of single folks, man, in the black community.
Okay. K Money?
I'm gonna say blacks also. I have no reason.
Okay. Comedian 96?
I'm gonna go with Asians because number one is a lot of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I just seen a documentary on it's Katakoshi. I think that's what it's called.
Now,
Katakoshi.
well, hold on, before you say that, keep in mind, you said I heard you say it's a lot of them.
Yes.
And you're right, there's a lot of Asians,
Mm-hmm.
but we're only speaking of in the U.S.
Same thing. I'll still say
Okay.
Asian because of the culture that it's a certain place they go when they're single, and it's a lot of it, just I say Asian. Go.
Okay, so I'm going to start with. No, before I do that, y'all tell me who y'all think is the least. What's the least percentage?
Hispanics.
Least percentage of getting married.
Not-
Never married.
That's
That
Hispanic.
that's the same question.
He said getting married.
Oh,
I said
I would
never
say
married.
Never
the
married.
least of never married percentage would be Hispanics.
Okay. K Money?
blacks.
Never married. Black.
yeah. I was gonna go back to never married. Yeah.
Okay.
The least percentage, right?
Yeah,
Is what you're
that-
saying.
Yeah, that never
Spanish.
got. Okay.
Hispanics.
So I'm going to start with the least percentage. Never married. So never married. Whites.
What?
At 28%. Coming in second. Asians. At 31%. Coming in third. Hispanics. 43% of them never married.
Ooh.
African Americans.
60%.
50% of African Americans never married.
Yes, it's the largest. I knew that because it's a lot of single people, man. Black people out here, man. You know, and there's a lot of reasons why black people are not married, man. I mean, the way the culture is looked upon now just is a horrible thing, man. You know, for a guy that wants a true relationship, it's hard to find because there's so much shit going on with the women nowadays. And the twerking, you can't trust them.
You can't trust
You know, it's just a lot, man.
And you know,
I'm sorry. Go
okay,
ahead.
yeah, okay. You know what's weird now? This what happens now. You know, before if a girl's interested, she'll kind of blink her eyes. You know, she can kind of tell. I'm at the point now where you meet women, they'll stare. You'll try to talk, and then they'll play like they're interested. When they see you again, they still staring.
No, that
so
happens
you
to
be
you,
like,
man.
"What
That's
is
not
going
everybody.
on?
That's-
I don't. You're staring at me. You standing by me. You staring. You sitting next to me. You come find me. But the moment I say, "Hey, you want to go to dinner?" You go, "What the hell happened? You to turn into a fucking seal."
So it's interesting.
She saw the animal in you, man.
It's interesting that you and Slash, Comedian 96, gave examples dealing with women, right? And when it came to not getting married, right? A man not being married. So with that being said, let me ask you guys. So when it comes to married black men, what percentage of them have black spouses?
Out of the percentage of married, which our
Yep.
our
When
married
it comes
percentage
to-
was how much?
When it comes to married black men, what percentage of those black men who are married have black spouses?
What was the percentage of marriages with black people? Again?
I'll say
31%.
Okay, so now the percentage of them being married to black women it's gonna be at least half of that. So I'm gonna say 25%, or at least 23% are married to black women, and the other half of that is going towards another race.
Okay, now let's use a round number, right? So it was 31% of African Americans being married, right? Mm-hmm. Now, based upon that logic, if it was 10 African Americans married, 10 couples married, and if you had 8 of the 10 couples who married black, that's 80%.
Okay, so half of the percentage of what's married is married to black people. So 15%.
Okay, so you're still saying more than you said when it comes to black women.
More are married to black women than there is married to white
And
or
the percentage
other
you gave,
races.
I'm sorry, the percentage.
I'm
you
just
gave
using a
was
percentage
50.
from the 30% of that we talked about that was married.
Okay. So it's 20-something%.
15%. Half of the people that are married to black.
Okay. What do you say?
I'll say about 67% are blacks or black
Man.
on black, and then the other 33 is
Okay.
other-
Well, we haven't
other
gotten
races.
to the other yet.
Okay.
But we're only speaking of
67.
how many are married to black women?
67.
What do you say, K Money?
I'm gonna say 20%.
20%. Okay. When it comes to married black men, the married black men who are married to black women are 85%.
I was higher.
So more than half.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. 85%. When it comes to married black men who's married white women, what percentage? What do you guys think?
So it was 85.
15.
White women, I'll say about 11%.
Or 8% of that.
I'll say 11.
Probably.
Say 8?
Yeah, about 8.
You say 11?
I'm gonna say 20.
Slash, you right on.
Yeah, 8.
8% of black men are married to white women.
Because the other one's going to be dating Vietnamese,
Asian
Okay,
or
so-
Hispanic.
Latino.
When it comes to Hispanics, what percentage of black men are married to Hispanics?
5%.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree 5%.
About 3%. About 3% married to Hispanic.
4% of black men
Yeah.
are married to Hispanics. Now, I'm just going to use the word other. So, whether it's
Whatever.
Russian or
Yeah,
Asian
other-
or whatever, yeah.
2%.
K-Money, you want to take a stab?
3%.
4. The other 4.
K-Money, you spot on. 3%.
Okay.
Okay, moving on. When it comes to black women, what percentage of them are married to black men?
85%.
I'll say, because they like to go out of the race more than we do, because they really sneaky with it, I'll lower it to about 79%.
K-Money?
I'm gonna say 80.
The percentage of black women who have black men as spouses is 93%.
It's a big percentage.
They like
You
F
owe the ladies
us.
an apology.
Wait.
Yeah,
Oh,
you-
black to black. Yeah, I sure do. I'm sorry, ladies. I apologize. That's
Nah,
be
but you said they step out more. Didn't you say that?
Yeah, but they're 93% married to black
90%
men.
married
Yeah.
to black
Yeah.
men.
So I say I
So
apologize.
he owes the ladies
I owe
a black
ladies an apology.
That's
My
what I say,
apology.
yeah.
We the ones that we the passport bros.
Hey, look, originally I was gonna say 90% until you made that comment.
Okay,
yeah.
so
Not
so
to
when
bleed
it
your
comes
ass.
to when it comes to white men, what's the percentage of black women marrying white men?
7%. 7%.
I'm gonna say 20.
The percentage of black women marrying white men.
Yep,
3%.
you close. Slash 4%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if 95% of them are married,
Yes,
to
right.
black
Yeah. I should have
men,
used the whole 7. I should have
can't-
said 5 or 4.
4%.
I should have said 5 or 4. I
Carried your one, right?
Okay,
Yeah,
when
I
it
feel
when
like
it comes
carry
to Hispanics, black women marrying Hispanics,
Very low percent, 1%.
2.
Ooh, very
Say
low.
2.
I'll say 1 as well.
K Money, spot on. 2%. Other?
Chase.
1.
Marrying other races. Yeah, 1%.
Uno.
Maybe 0.5 of that.
Okay. Well, y'all are correct. 1%. So, man, in closing, I want to reiterate that 59% of Asians are married. 53% of whites are married. 43% of Hispanics are married. And 31% of African Americans are married. And as of 2024, married coupled households make up 47% of all households in the United States. That's less than half of the households in America. So, quoting the lyrics of Jagged Edge, I'm ready to commit to you, and I just can't wait for that night, 'cause I need you here with me. So let's start a family. Meet me at the altar in your white dress. We ain't getting no younger. We might as well do it. Been feeling you for a while, girl. I must confess. Let's get married. This concludes another dope episode. Tune in tomorrow for Think Thursday. Don't forget to follow us on X, formerly known as Twitter, at 52 Scott Podcast, on Instagram and Facebook, the 52 Scott Podcast. And for all my YouTubers, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Remember, the only way we grow is if you let them know.